Nia, this is Bhavna from India Today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. From the little footage that I got to see, I can already tell you that it was so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to the
Oh,
Marvels.
thank
But
you.
I have to ask you, one of the most exciting things about this film for me
Mm,
personally is the representation, because
mm,
this is probably the first time in Marvels that we see South Asian actors in
yeah,
lead roles, and to me, I mean, I just feel so nice just watching that.
yeah,
To
yeah.
you, was it any different? Did you take away anything post
Mm-hmm.
shooting with the likes of, say, Park Seo-joon or Imam? Because these are people we have.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, from my side of the world, I have seen them work,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I
for
don't
sure,
know.
sure.
Just just seeing them
Yeah, yeah.
in a Marvel film, it was really amazing for me. What was it like for you?
It was great. I mean, one of the biggest things I took away from this was some Urdu, um, because of my the Khan family in the film. Pak Seo Joon is obviously hugely famous in Asia, so when I kind of went to Marvel and I was like, oh, I think this guy would be really amazing for this role. It was a no brainer, and also he was amazing, and yeah, I think it's really fun to kind of cross borders in that way, um, because this movie is international, and as someone who, like, when I was really young, loved Korean dramas and has an awareness of international cinema, it's like fun when you get to bring all that together.
True, and I'm
Mm.
really looking forward to watching the entire film, after
Mm-hmm.
watching what I have already
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
But tell me, what was the most challenging part? Because the action sequence that I witnessed was so wacky and so crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
But I can only imagine it is not easy to pull that off as a director. I want to know what
yeah.
was that like?
Yes, it's challenging, but also it's one of the challenges that's really fun when you're a filmmaker. Like, films are hard, they're hard to make, but that's what makes them so gratifying. And that was like so hard to figure out. But we really started with the script, having it on the page, and then from there, working with my department heads, VFX supervisor, stunt coordinator, second unit director, my DP, my AD, to all figure out, okay, what are we shooting, who's shooting what do we need, and then we send that, basically all those puzzle pieces, to the editors, and they put it together.
It's incredible. I was just having so much
Mm,
fun watching that. But also I want to know the timeline. I mean, also
yeah.
the Marvels is actually very is less than 2 hours from whatever I have read, which
Hmm.
is again a first time for a Marvel film, because we are
Mm,
always ready for a 3 hour spectacle,
yeah,
on
yeah,
big
yeah,
screen.
yeah,
I want to know, as a director, was it sort of challenging to condense it within
mm.
2 hours? Because I mean,
Oh
it did come
no.
as one of the talking points eventually.
Yeah, which is so funny because most movies are around an hour and 45 minutes. So to me, it was just very much, what's the best version of the film, and let's make the best version of the film. And that this was the length that ended up at. So it wasn't a challenge to squeeze it in because we weren't squeezing it. We were just presenting the best version of the movie.
Lovely. I'm really looking forward to it. But also, because Marvel is so huge in India, I want to
Mm.
know, how do you see, or have you perhaps happened to watch any of the Indian films? Are
Mhm.
you and what are your plans about perhaps visiting India anytime soon?
Would love to visit India. Really, really would love to. I've never been. And yeah, I had my brush with Bollywood when I was younger, and I think, like, it's just um it's an amazing industry, and obviously with, like, in movies like RRR and everything, like, like sweeping across the globe, it's really exciting to see. um I don't know, to see again, like, that cultural border crossing that happens. So yeah, I need to watch more, though, to be honest.
I'll send you a list. But
Okay,
thank you
great,
so
please do.
much.
I would love that. I would love that.
But thank you so much, and all the very best for the Marvels. I'm really
Thank you
looking
so
forward
much.
to it.